In the heart of an eerily quiet town, nestled amongst looming shadows, lies a pet shelter, basked in a ghastly dim light. Within its cold stone walls, cobwebs cling to the corners, a chilling draught whispering tales of the forgotten and the lost. This forsaken haven of despair, where the only sound is the distant melancholy howl of a solitary dog, sets the stage for our chilling tale. The unsuspecting Johnson family, eager for a new companion, ventured into this unsettling lair, their eyes drawn to the flickering lights and the creatures that dwell in its gloom. These animals, playful yet uncannily silent, seem to carry an air of enigma around them. Shuffling through the eerie quiet, the rustle of their footsteps echoed among the rows of old creaky cages. Then their gaze fell upon an oddity, a peculiar pet whose eyes glowed, a haunting luminescence in the oppressive dimness. These glowing orbs held a strange allure that was both enchanting and frightening, making their pulse quicken in a mix of intrigue and apprehension. Its behavior, unorthodox and bizarre, drew them in like a moth to a flame, a dangerous fascination blossoming in there. This immediate bond, an almost hypnotic connection, transcended the ominous silence of the cobweb-laden shelter, pulling them deeper into the enigma. Unfazed by the terror lurking in the shadows, they succumbed to the pet's irresistible pull, deciding to adopt the cryptic creature. Laden with both joy and a palpable tension, they brought it home, blissfully ignorant of the chilling twist their lives were about to take. Their descent into the unknown had just begun. As darkness fell on the first night, the home that once echoed laughter now echoed with an eerie silence. The once familiar abode began to twist into a theater of the uncanny. Chairs swayed without a breeze, doors creaked open with no one to push them, and the new pet, the catalyst of these oddities, watched the spectacle with eyes gleaming in the moonlight. The walls of the house seemed to breathe, whispering tales of the unknown into the ears of the bewildered family. Their hearts pounded in their chests like distant drums, their faces etched with confusion and fear. Yet they chose to dismiss these peculiar happenings as mere coincidences, convincing themselves that it was just the wind, or perhaps the house settling. But as the eerie symphony played on, their dread grew, casting long shadows over their once peaceful existence. As the sun rose, the family was left puzzled and shaken, but far from realizing the truth. As the strange occurrences escalated, so did the family's determination to uncover the truth. The family began to delve into the pet's past, seeking answers from the dimly lit shelter where they had first found their newfound companion. As they retraced their steps, they discovered a chilling tale that sent shivers down their spines. The pet had been previously owned by a mysterious family, known for their eccentricity and their fascination with the occult. This was not just any ordinary pet, it was a creature marked by a dark, ancient curse. A curse that had been passed down through generations, from one unsuspecting owner to the next. Each previous owner had experienced the same eerie phenomena that now plagued this family's once peaceful home. The whispers in the night, the objects moving of their own accord, it all started to make a chilling sense. Their search for answers led them to an antiquarian bookstore tucked away in a forgotten corner of the city. Among the dusty shelves and ancient tomes, they found what they were looking for. An ancient book, its pages yellowed with age, its text written in a language that seemed as old as time itself. This book held the key to their salvation, the ritual that could break the curse. The family spent countless nights deciphering the cryptic text, their brows furrowed in concentration, the candlelight flickering in their determined eyes. The book spoke of a ritual, a complex series of steps that had to be performed under the light of a full moon. It required certain artifacts, some easily found, others buried deep within the earth, hidden away for centuries. The family was undeterred. They gathered what they needed, learning the incantations, preparing themselves for what was to come. They knew the road ahead was fraught with danger, but the alternative was a life haunted by the curse, a life lived in constant fear. Armed with knowledge and driven by desperation, the family prepared to confront the curse that had turned their lives into a living nightmare. With the ancient book in hand and their pet by their side, they began the chilling ritual to break the curse. The air in their home grew thick with tension, each word of the incantation seeming to ripple through the very fabric of reality. The pet, once a beacon of dread, now watched with wide, fearful eyes, its senses acutely attuned to the unfolding spectacle. As the ritual progressed, the pet's demeanor shifted subtly. The ominous aura that once clung to it began to recede, replaced by an almost palpable sense of relief. The climax of the ritual was a moment of pure suspense. The family held their collective breath as they spoke the final incantation, their voices merging into a singular, powerful chant. As the last word of the ritual echoed through their home, a sudden calmness descended. Their pet, once a vessel of horror, was now just an ordinary creature, and their home was once again a haven of peace.